And in the Black Friday
yes.
studio this morning, and man, it's chilly.
It is chilly. It actually is taking me like 5 minutes when I get inside. I am inside with the coat on. I want to warm up. But it's 15. It's biting a little bit right now. We have the winds at 7 miles per hour. Feels like 5 degrees in Black Friday. It's not even December yet. 6 in Bemidji, 9 in Willmar. These are actual temperatures. This is by far the coldest morning we've had so far this fall. It is still fall. We have high pressure that's coming in from North Dakota. Anytime it does that, it drives a north wind and it cools you down. Look at these wind chills this morning. 1 below in St. Cloud, Willmar at 0, Marshall 6 below 0. It is not going to be a warm day, but it's going to be a great travel day. Great day to be shopping in a mall. This is a great day to travel and get out there and have fun with your friends. I know our family's all doing that, Nicole and her mom and everybody. So it's a good one. Have fun today.
All right. Thanks, John. Let's look at the roads this morning. You were looking at Highway 77, showing you this, because right there in the right side of your screen is a parking ramp for the Mall of America. You can see IKEA, too, in the background. Of course, it's Black Friday. If you're heading there, you're not going to bump into much traffic on the roads, but I'm sure the crowd situation is different once you get out to the mall, because we are just hours away from the doors opening at the Mall of America. On this Black Friday morning, we've been outside the mall all morning long with those eager shoppers ready for a traditional Black Friday experience filled with doorbusters and really good deals. So we are going to head right now to CC Gaines. She has been updating us all morning long on those crowds, and certainly a lot of people behind you.
A lot of people behind me. Look at this crowd this morning. Woo! The energy's here, even though it's kind of cool out here this morning. But yeah, we're making our way to the middle, because the middle never gets love in these love shots. We're trying to get everybody. All right, but we did make a pit stop here with Joseph. Thanks for being here.
Hi, it's nice to see you here.
Yeah, so tell us first, let's get the hard question out the way. What did you get here this morning?
I got here, my dad dropped me off here at 10 p.m. yesterday, and I've been last night, and I've been here ever since.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. And so you're better than me. You're actually coming here to get prizes and gifts for others.
Yes, if I get the grand prize, I'm hoping to use it to stop at the Lindt store to get chocolates for my aunts, and then get a canvas portrait for my mother.
Look at that. Look at that. Not even thinking about himself. But also you wanted to say hi to Mom?
Yes. Hey, Linda K. Williams. I love you, Mom.
So sweet. So you find sweet people in the middle of the crowd. All right. So 7 a.m. is when those doors open. There's so many prizes. First 4,000 people get these scratch offs. Let me see. Scratch offs, and you can win doorbusters, big prizes. So definitely come down here. The line's long, but you can still get your spot and everything like that. I'll be back in about 15 minutes talking to MOA reps about more prizes and rewards that you can win. But I'll send things back to you, Jen.
Oh, exciting morning. All right. Thank you, Cece. Well, with healthy supply chains and stocked shelves, retailers are cutting prices to move goods. So today, you could find as much as 35% off for toys, 30% for electronics, and 25% off apparel. The best deals through the weekend are for kitchen gadgets and small appliances, video games, consoles, and electronics. But December will actually have the best deals on toys, sporting goods, and tools.
There are going to be tons of deals this day, but they're going to continue on throughout the weekend and into December. So don't feel that need to buy right away. You're going to miss that deal.
Well, before you go on a shopping spree, keep in mind credit card interest rates are now around 20% or higher. Yikes. Experts say if you spend $1,000 and you pay the bare minimum, it would take you 2 years to pay it off. Today is considered the eye in the Thanksgiving travel storm, but this weekend's journey back home might be even busier. As a reminder, the TSA says Sunday could be the busiest day this week. They expect nearly 3 million passengers at their checkpoints nationwide. And if you're hitting the road anytime this weekend, AAA says the worst time to travel today is between noon and 4 p.m. So you want to head out the door before 11 or just wait until after 7 p.m. As for Saturday and Sunday, the times to avoid are between 3 and 5 p.m. AAA recommends leaving before noon. Now to the latest developments in the war between Israel and Hamas. Just 7 hours ago, a 4-day ceasefire officially began, and this morning we're waiting on the release of the first group of hostages. An Israeli official says 13 hostages are expected to be released later today by Hamas. As part of the deal, Israel will also release 39 Palestinian prisoners today. The ceasefire will also allow humanitarian aid to now move into Gaza. The truce marks the first pause in the nearly 7-week-old war. Just into our newsroom, new video of a group of pro-Palestinian protesters arrested during the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York. Police say the group broke through barriers on the route, chanting among the crowd and holding Palestinian flags. Some of them even glued themselves on the road, while others poured what appeared to be fake blood over themselves. The parade continued without much disruption, and we haven't heard yet if they are expected to face charges. Turning now to local headlines, this morning a medical examiner is working to identify remains found inside a St. Paul cave. Around 6 Wednesday night, a group of people exploring some caves called 911 after finding a person dead inside a confined space. It took more than 2 hours to remove the body from the area. Crews are working now to figure out what happened. An update now on a shooting in Minneapolis that happened nearly 24 hours ago. Police now say a man has died. Just after 6:30 yesterday morning, officers were called to the 900 block of 20th Avenue South. There, they found a 31-year-old man with gunshot wounds. He was taken to the hospital where he later died. Police believe he knew the shooter, but so far no arrests have been made. Now to the opioid crisis here in Minnesota. A new report this fall shows over 1,300 Minnesotans died of drug overdoses last year, only a few less than a peak in 2021. While the numbers are still very high, there is a good sign after years of sharp increases in overdose deaths. This year, the state legislature passed a law mandating all police officers carry naloxone and that all schools have the medication available too.
Access was already there, but now just more access. We're doing it in hopes that another family doesn't have to suffer the same loss that they did.
Also this year, Governor Walz signed a bill putting $300 million into a state opioid response fund. That money came from the state's share of a settlement in a lawsuit against opioid manufacturers. Several local businesses are lending a hand this morning to underserved communities with the Twin Cities Toy Drive. The drive collects gifts for BIPOC kids and is known for its decorative donation boxes. Founder Adrian Wilson says he started out by pitching the idea to 5 businesses, asking them to place a donation box on site. Now in its 3rd year, nearly 40 businesses have committed to help.
My son is BIPOC, and I just want to show my little boy that, hey, look, we can do a lot of cool things for our community. It doesn't have to be massive, even though the toy drive really got big.
Well, more than 6,000 kids have received gifts over the last 2 years. Organizations including the Sine Foundation are in charge of toy distribution. If you'd like to donate, the full list of drop-off locations will be posted next week on TwinCitiesToyDrive.com. Well, as many of you got ready to fill your stomachs, thousands of people in the Twin Cities started their Thanksgiving with a run. And get this, the holidays actually become the most popular running day of the year. The Turkey Day 5K in downtown Minneapolis sold out, with 6,000 people showing up despite the chilly temperatures. Among those was Verna Volker. She's the founder of Native Women Running. It's a group that strives for more representation across the sport. She says that mission is even more important today.
It's a time to be grateful, but also to show up at races like this for representation of that we're still here. I struggle with seeing myself as a runner because, I'm not fast, I'm not breaking records, but I think it was an honor because for me, running is bringing others along.
Well, Volker has certainly done that. This year she formed the first Native women's running team to run the New York City Marathon. And this month, she was named a Runner of the Year by Runner's World magazine. Very cool.